Meet Jaime.
Hi, my name's Jaime. I live right here in Redline. I've been living here for about 6 years, but I've been in York County my whole life.
So how did you wind up at PV?
So let's go back a little bit. I was an alcoholic, and right around the time of COVID, that really hit. There was nothing else to do, and a neighbor of mine went to church here, and we started talking, and that's how I ended up coming to PV and reaching out to some people. And that kind of helped me get through some challenging times, but as much as I love PV, it wasn't enough. I felt like I needed more. So I started doing more in the church with meet, seat, and greet, and still felt like I wasn't there. And then life groups came about, so I decided to join a life group. What did I have to lose?
Was that a good decision?
That helped me, well, I wasn't sure, but that definitely helped me connect with people. It was almost right from our first group that we all connected, and I think with each group we got stronger, and we made these connections, and these are people that I've been going to church with and didn't even know. What
happened next?
So, and through those connections, there's been life-changing events that have happened. I've gotten a new job, and through this new job, I'm able to share my faith and have my faith in the job and be a light for other people. And it's just built upon one thing after another.
So just coming to church isn't enough?
Yeah, I mean, definitely coming to church was a great step, but it was a step. It didn't make the relationships. I had to open up and know people, and we had to get to know people get real with each other. And the more open we were, the stronger those relationships got. And the stronger those relationships got, the stronger our faith got. But like I said, we were able to be open with each other right away, which is just odd. And me helping one of these women made me stronger, and them helping me made them stronger. And it's just so interwoven and connected, and I think that's part of it. We're not meant to just be acquaintances, we're meant to be interwoven and connected, and that's how we get stronger.
What do you do when you meet with your small group?
Well, when we get together, usually once we're all there, we just see if anybody has anything to talk about, and we go from there. Sometimes we just need to talk. Some of us have needs that need to be addressed, or we just need to talk and share with one another. And we do Bible studies. So sometimes it's more talking and sometimes it's more Bible studies. And then sometimes we have game nights and we just sit back and relax and have fellowship together.
Do you guys ever go out?
We did just go to a movie. We went and saw The Last Supper, and that was really amazing.
So speaking of supper, is food ever involved? I'm asking for a friend.
And we have food, absolutely. You can't get a bunch of women together and not have food.
This sounds great. Can you tell us more?
Well, one great thing about being in a life group is sometimes the church has events, but you don't know if you're going to know people there. Like the church picnic, for example, where I might not have went, but when I knew the women in this group were going, I knew I'd have somebody to sit with, and then we all met up there, and it was wonderful. So sometimes it's nice just knowing that when you get there, you're going to have somebody that's welcoming and be like, hey, come with me.
Did this affect you spiritually?
I do feel the life group helped me spiritually, because the more that we open up with our problems and we involve God and we talk about it, the stronger our faith gets. And it helps us. And so I definitely had a life-changing situation, and the life group's definitely accredited for it. I lost my job. It was just random. I was on my way to work and I got a text to call in, and they fired me. And I just kind of threw my hands up like, okay, God, you must have a plan. And I put the message out, that just letting everybody know I lost my job. Well, the women in my life group, Ginny reached out to me just to make sure that it wasn't gonna push me back down a bad path. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Well, another lady in my life group reached out to her, not knowing I lost my job, saying, hey, this guy from church is buying a restaurant. Do you think Jaime would be interested in managing it? And Ginny's like, well, do you know she just lost her job? And long story short, I am now running the restaurant down at Max, and God has blessed it and had numerous blessings there and continues to bless it. And I wouldn't have had any of that happen without the connections through the life group.
Are you glad you joined a life group?
I'm 100% glad I joined the life group. It was life-changing for me. And it definitely filled that emptiness or that what I felt I was missing.
Should I join a group?
I would tell you to go to a life group because I tell you, well, what do you have to lose? What would make your life worse for going to this life group? How could it affect you negatively? It's scary, but once you do it and you go out with that boldness, it's wonderful. It's a blessing.
Thank you for sharing your story, Jaime.